Welcome to Varsity Xtra, Week 7 of the football season. Mark Heller here with Kyle Odegard. We're going to talk another big Chandler matchup this week. Getting bigger and bigger, actually, the way things have gone for Hamilton. Hamilton against Basha. Chandler got off the schneid last week in a big way against Hamilton, having won their first ever meeting, or I should say not ever meeting, winning their first game in, 17 tries, I believe. Mm-hmm. Basha, not quite as long, not quite the history, but hasn't won either against Hamilton. I still have a hard time going against Hamilton, which just sounds kind of funny the way it's gone the last few weeks for the Huskies. But I do like Hamilton in this game. I think defensively they're going to be okay against Basha. It's a little bit different dynamic than what Chandler brought. And I do think Hamilton is getting slightly healthier each passing week, and I think by the end of the season, that's going to matter come playoff time. Certainly Hamilton, obviously, possibly as flawed a team as they've had in a long, long time. More problems offensively, more problems with special teams. But I think they're going to pull out the win this week and end this two-game losing streak, which is monumental by Hamilton standards.
Yeah, I think Hamilton's going to win, too. I'll say Hamilton 24-17. I think with the way Basha is built, they have to throw the ball, and I think that kind of plays into Hamilton's hands because they're so good defensively in the secondary, and then that lets them blitz a little bit and get pressure on Werlinger, and they can really, I think they can stop the run with just those front four guys. They don't have to do any run blitzes or anything. I think Hamilton can control the line of scrimmage. On the flip side, they need to score some points, obviously, and without having Kyler Burke the last few games, that's been a big hit for them, even though he's only a sophomore. He's probably their most dynamic player. Elijah Williams is doing pretty good at wide receiver, so he's stepped up, but they're going to need to score some points. I think they can get 24. Bash's defense has some holes, not as athletic as Chandler's defense. So I like Hamilton in a close one.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how well Rajon Merriweather came back for Basha. He'd been out for a few weeks because of a hamstring injury. And we know what kind of player he's capable of being, how well he's healthy, and whether he can provide Basha with that kind of run-pass balance moving forward is going to be a big deal for Basha, not only in this game, but in moving forward. But I still do think Hamilton is gonna pull it out in the end.
What's your score?
Oh, let's go 21-13.
Sounds good.